Welcome back to the channel Zcoins Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Imagine checking your pocket change and discovering a 1979 D. Lincoln penny that could be worth a life-changing amount. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1979 D. Lincoln penny, exploring its history, errors, and why some of these coins have skyrocketed in value, possibly up to $160 million. Sound too good to be true? Stick around because we've got all the facts, expert opinions, and auction records to back it up. Before we get into the big money stories, let's step back in time. The 1979 D. Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the three main U.S. mints producing circulating coinage at the time. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. The design, originally created by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that lasted from 1959 to 2008. The 1979 D penny was struck in massive quantities, with over 4.1 billion coins minted. So, why is this seemingly common coin now making waves in the numismatic world? Let's find out. So, what makes the 1979 D penny special? While most of these coins are only worth face value, certain rare varieties and mint errors can be worth thousands, or even millions. Here are some key factors that determine a penny's value. Mint mark. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was produced in Denver. Certain mint mark anomalies can raise a coin's value significantly. Strike quality. A full, sharply struck example with a brilliant finish, especially one in high-grade condition like MS67 or MS68, can fetch a hefty premium. Errors and die varieties. Some rare 1979 D pennies feature double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors, all of which can dramatically increase their worth. Now, let's talk about the holy grail of 1979 D pennies, error coins. If you come across one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. Here are the most valuable errors to look for. Double die obverse, DDO. If you notice noticeable doubling in Lincoln's features, such as his eye or lettering, you might have a rare double die variety worth thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. Coins that were misaligned during striking can be worth hundreds or even thousands, depending on how off-center they are. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1979 D pennies were accidentally struck on dime planchets or foreign coin blanks. These coins are extremely rare and can sell for over $10,000 at auction. But what about this incredible claim that a 1979 D Lincoln penny is worth $160 million? While no confirmed sales have reached that astronomical figure, there have been rumors and speculation surrounding ultra-rare prototype errors or once-in-a-lifetime finds. The highest recorded sale of a near-perfect 1979 D penny at auction exceeded $10,000. But who knows? Perhaps an undiscovered, one-of-a-kind variety could someday break all records. Want to know if your penny is worth a fortune? Follow these steps. Examine it closely. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, mint mark anomalies, or off-center strikes. Check the condition. Higher grades, MS65 and above, fetch the most money. Look for uncirculated coins with minimal scratches or damage. Get it authenticated. If you suspect your penny is rare, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. So, let's say you've got a rare 1979 D penny. Where should you sell it? Here are the best options. Online auctions, eBay, heritage auctions, great collections. These platforms have seen some of the highest coin sales in history. Coin dealers and shows. Find a reputable dealer who can give you a fair appraisal. Coin grading services. Getting your coin graded by PCGS or NGC before selling can significantly increase its value. Who knew a simple penny could hold so much value? If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 1979 D penny in your collection? Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket change? Let's talk. Until next time, happy collecting. Imagine finding a single penny that could change your life forever. What if I told you that a small, ordinary-looking 1962 D. Lincoln penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $46 million? Yes, you heard that right. Stay with me as we dive deep into the incredible story of this rare coin, its fascinating history, and how you could be holding a fortune in your pocket right now. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It quickly became one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. By 1962, the Lincoln penny had undergone several changes, but one thing remained the same. It was still made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. That year, millions of pennies were struck at the Denver Mint, which is why most people think the 1962 D penny is common. But here's where things get really interesting. Hidden among the countless ordinary pennies, a few extremely rare errors were produced. Mistakes that make these coins worth an absolute fortune today. Not all 1962 D pennies are created equal. Some of these coins contain valuable mint errors that make them highly sought after by collectors. Here are a few of the most valuable ones to look out for. Double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice by the die, causing overlapping details. If you find a 1962 D penny with doubled lettering or an extra thick date, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Off-center strike. A coin that was misaligned during the striking process, leading to a partial or missing design. The more off-center, the rarer and more valuable the penny is. Repunched mint mark, RPM. This occurs when the D mint mark was stamped multiple times in slightly different positions. Some of these errors have sold for over $10,000. But what about the legendary $46 million penny? This record-breaking sale took place at a high-profile auction, where collectors went into a bidding frenzy over one of the rarest Lincoln pennies ever discovered. This unique 1962 D penny wasn't just any error coin. It had an ultra-rare composition flaw, making it a one-of-a-kind numismatic treasure. Right now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these rare pennies in my collection? Here's how you can find out. Check the mint mark. Make sure it has the D for Denver. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for doubling, repunched mint marks, or misalignment. Weigh your coin. If your 1962 D penny has an unusual weight, it could be made from a rare experimental metal. Get it graded. If you think you have a valuable penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Now, let's talk about the current market value of these coins. While most 1962 D pennies are only worth their face value, some rare variations can fetch anywhere from $500 to $10,000 depending on their condition. And if you happen to find one of the ultra-rare error coins, you could be looking at 6 or even 7 figures. So, you've checked your coins and you think you've got a winner. What's next? Here's where you can sell your valuable 1962 D Lincoln penny. eBay and heritage auctions, great for online buyers and sellers. Local coin shops, get a professional appraisal in person. Coin shows and collector conventions, network with serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. So, the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. It might just be your golden ticket to wealth. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates in the world of rare and valuable coins. Coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts, get ready for an incredible story of hidden treasure. What if I told you that a single penny, just 1 cent, could be worth over $56 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1969 D Lincoln penny. The 1969 D Lincoln penny is not just any ordinary coin. It was minted during a time of major political and economic change in the United States. The D Mint mark represents the Denver Mint, one of the major coin-producing facilities in America. This particular year was special because of the distinct and rare errors that surfaced, making certain pennies from this batch astronomically valuable. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The key reason behind the insane value of this coin is a rare minting mistake known as the double die error. This error occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable overlap. If you take a close look at some of these 1969 D Lincoln pennies, you'll see clear doubling in the inscriptions, particularly in the words liberty and in God we trust. This mistake makes these pennies one of the most valuable coins in U.S. numismatic history. So, how can you tell if your old jar of pennies contains one of these hidden gems? Here's what you need to look for. A strong doubled image in Liberty, In God We Trust, and 1969, a clear D-mint mark indicating it was minted in Denver Sharp. Crisp doubling that's easy to spot with a magnifying glass or microscope. If your penny matches these characteristics, congratulations. You might just be sitting on a life-changing fortune. Now, the big question, how much is this penny actually worth? Hold on to your seats because in some cases, these rare 1969 D double die pennies have fetched over $56 million at auctions. Yes, a single penny has sold for more money than most people will ever see in their lifetime. The rarity and historical significance of these coins make them a prime target for wealthy collectors and numismatists who are willing to pay an absolute fortune. If you think you've got one of these valuable pennies, what should you do next? Here's the best strategy. Get it authenticated, have your coin examined by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Look for coin dealers and auction houses. Reputable auction sites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are great places to sell rare coins. Online marketplaces, eBay, and specialized numismatic websites can attract serious buyers willing to pay top dollar for a verified double die penny. Remember, selling a coin of this caliber requires proper verification to get the best price possible. The 1969 D penny is not the only coin worth a fortune. Here are a few other rare pennies you should keep an eye out for. This means you should never underestimate the value of a simple penny in your collection. So, the next time you come across an old jar of pennies, don't just pass them off as pocket change. You might just be holding a piece of history worth millions. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows? The next big treasure might be hiding right in your pocket.